Good morning. The Green Party continues to hope that we can find common ground. Some people have criticized this effort of ours and said, well, it's an election campaign. You're supposed to point out how you're different, not what you have in common. But I don't think a lot of Canadians will even listen to the campaign until they hear something that they're interested in hearing. When it's all one party against another, when it's all negative attack ads, it drives down voter turnout. In the 1990s, in the early 90s, over 70% of Canadians used to vote. It's dropped in the last election in 2008 to only 59%. When you think about it, it's quite astonishing that in the last federal election, more Canadians chose not to vote at all than voted for the party that formed government. We think that finding a positive route to things about which we can all agree is the way to go to get Canadians re-engaged in the life of their democracy and to get out and vote when election day comes. So here's our third idea to try to bring people together. And I invite the leaders of the other federal political parties to join me in agreeing in something that is so fundamental to our core values as Canadians that we shouldn't even have to be talking about it in an election. But Greens believe we have to talk about it, and that's our healthcare system. All federal political parties and their leaders should be prepared to commit to the principles of the Canada Health Act. For too long, we've been seeing the Canada Health Act eroded through the creation of a two-tier system by stealth, with private, for-profit healthcare sneaking into our system. We also have seen wait times continue to be unacceptably long. We'll recall that in the 2006 election, there was a commitment to reduce wait times. It was one of the party that formed government's top 5 commitments. We're not here to point fingers of blame. Let's just say, let's get back to it together. Address wait times, protect the core principles of the Canada Health Act, and ensure that Canadians from coast to coast have equal access to the health care that we all need. The details of our proposals are on our website, but I invite all federal party political leaders to agree, here and now, that when the election is over, we will together roll up our sleeves, protect the Canada Health Act, and reduce wait times.